So you see in this particular movement, I'm going to do a snatch. I'm going to pop it up overhead. And now from here, I'm going to drop. So it's not a safety issue for me, but sometimes it's just an energy issue. So if I don't want to expend the energy of descent, I may just let go. Maybe I've got a lot of repetitions to do. Maybe I'm working up to something very heavy, so I want to save my energy. So I might just decide to drop it. And when you drop the bar, you can let gravity just sort of take it. You always want to drop it in front of you. And you'll notice I keep the bar very close to my body, right? And the other thing I want you to notice is I keep my hands on the bar as the bar is coming down, right? Gravity's got it, like I let gravity just take it, but I keep my hands on the bar until it gets to somewhere around my belly, right? So about belly button here, then I release the bar and the bar just kind of drops on the floor. And that way you sort of control it. By keeping your hands on the bar, you control it, make sure that it lands in front of you, and then it's going to bounce. Different rubber plates, different brands bounce differently, but you'll notice I just kind of follow the bar down and I push the bar into the floor to stop it from bouncing. Right, so just, let's watch that again. Let's take a look at another one. So here's another snatch, and I'm going to drop. Notice I keep my hands on the bar. As the bar hits the floor, I follow it down, and I just push it into the floor, right? And now you may get a sense that the bar is going to land on your toes. Definitely not going to land on your toes, so you have nothing to worry about there. Let it bounce a little bit, and like I said, just kind of push it into the floor. All right, so let's take a look at the clean, but very similar. So I just do a clean here. Stand up with it, and now I can just roll it off my shoulders and let it drop onto the floor. Same thing. Notice I keep my hands on the bar until somewhere around the belly area. Then I release, it bounces. This one I didn't chase the bar down, and I should have, but I didn't. But you can chase the bar down, just kind of push it down. Let's take a look at the next one. Now I'm going into the jerk. So you can drop from overhead here. Again, hands on the bar. Notice on this one I take a little bit of a step back, which is fine too. That's usually one of the things you want to do if you need to bail, right? So if you're doing a clean or you're doing a snatch or you're doing a jerk and something doesn't land right, it's off center, then you just take a step back from the bar and you still keep your hands on the bar and you just let that bar drop. See how I'm taking the step back? Yep, then I push it down into the floor, just kind of stop it from bouncing. And now let's take a look from the side. Okay, so here I'm going to snatch, not a great snatch. And now as I drop, I'm going to drop it right in front of my body. See how close it is? Keep your hands on the bar. As it drops, then you can just kind of push it into the floor. There we go, another snatch, drop, push it into the floor. Okay, now let's look at the clean. It's really the same idea. Just drop it. Yep, that one I didn't push into the floor. And now the clean and jerk. And same thing, get your head out of the way and just let the bar fall right in front of the body. Keep your hands on the bar and then just push it into the floor. So there it is. So there is how you drop a barbell, a loaded barbell. And again, you can do it for safety reasons, or you can do it for energy conservation. Either one, both are acceptable. But remember, only with 25 pounds or more. One other thing, it's fairly common to have some other weight plates kind of laying around on your platform, right? So you might have a couple of weights here, maybe you got a weight here, right? Maybe you got another weight here. Just be aware of that. When I'm working with lifters, I always clear the platform, or I clear the lifting area of all those extra plates, because if the bar drops and it catches an edge of one of those plates, then the bar can jump right in a direction and hit you in the shin, or it gets too crazy. So make sure that your lifting area is clear if you're going to be dropping weights. Generally, you're only going to lift weights, or you're only going to drop weights that are going to be 100 pounds or more. So you really save that, do that stuff for when, when you've got some weight on the bar. All right, if you have any questions, let me know.